This is TWiT.
The Guardian reports that papers leaked by NSA whistleblower Edward Snowden indicate U.S. and British intelligence agencies have been researching the covert use of social media for purposes of propaganda and deception. The U.S. Department of Defense spent millions learning how to influence and spread messages using social media. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA, monitored Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Kickstarter, and even celebrities like Lady Gaga and Justin Bieber. These studies not only looked into what users were communicating, but they apparently messaged unwitting participants in order to track and study how they would respond. One paper that studied how to spread messages over social media was entitled, "Who Will Retweet This?" One researcher stated, "Our work aims to identify and engage the right people at the right time in social media to help propagate information when needed." DARPA was always also interested in developing ways to discredit the agency's enemies with false information spread online. Perhaps still stinging over criticism that it placed former cable lobbyist Tom Wheeler in charge of the agency that was regulating cable industries, the Obama administration has decided not to appoint pharmaceutical executive Phil Johnson to the top job in the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Johnson, who had been an attorney for Johnson & Johnson, made a name for himself by publicly scorning attempts to reform the patent system, which was an interesting choice for an administration that had been promising patent reform. In another win for patent reform, a coalition of companies, including Google, Canon, SAP, Newegg, Dropbox, and Asana, have joined a patent war treaty concerning the 300,000 patent assets between them. This is not a cross-licensing agreement, but a license-on-transfer network. In the event that any of the companies in the treaty decide to sell their patents, they agreed to grant all the other companies in the network a durable license for that patent. The end result is that the patents in the treaty will give innovators protection and monetary control of their IP, while simultaneously making that IP useless to non-practicing entities, also known as patent trolls. LG's new smartwatch went on sale yesterday, and now they have a wearable for the kiddos. The Kiz-On wristband. The watch uses GPS and Wi-Fi so parents can track the location of their children in real time with a smartphone or tablet. Another feature lets parents call the wearable, and if the call isn't answered within 10 seconds, the Kiz-On will turn on an integrated microphone and let the parents listen to what's happening near the watch. The child can also dial a pre-configured phone number if they need to speak to an adult. To make the wearable more attractive to kids, LG is selling the watch in blue, pink, and green, as well as offering accessories that include the likeness of popular anime characters. It goes on sale in South Korea tomorrow, and in North America and Europe in the third quarter of this year. If you're one of the many who long for faster internet speeds, and who among us doesn't, but have no hope of Google Fiber landing near your home, rejoice, your salvation may be at hand. Kinda. Bell Labs has announced that they were able to deliver a sustained 10 gigabits per second over copper wires with their newly developed tech dubbed XG Fast. The new standard allows the use of 500 megahertz of frequency over a copper pair compared to 17 to 30 megahertz of the previous technologies. That massive increase of usable frequency translates into a massive boost in throughput, though the maximum length is limited because of the crosstalk and interference inherent at those frequencies. Pairing this tech with fiber to the cabinet could allow the delivery of 1 gigabit per second symmetrical connections over existing copper lines to the home.